This podcast is part of The Social Network, starring Jesse Eisenberg and Andrew Garfield.
Sorry, my Prada's at the cleaners, along with my hoodie and my fuck you flip-flops, you pretentious douchebag.
She's got role play. She's got role play. She's got role play. She got role play. She got role play. She got role play. So 30 seconds is a board game, and we're coming up to kind of 30-second season. I'd imagine it gets taken out mostly around Christmas time.
I imagine so as well, yeah.
And obviously rolling the dice is a huge part of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of central to the theme.
Is this an ad for 30 seconds?
It's a fucking great game.
Have you, on the sly, done a little brand deal with 30 seconds? I mean, as listeners will hear, we now have ads at the start and at the end and at the middle of this podcast. So we're successful.
Yeah,
we're
so
successful now. So treat us with a little bit more fucking respect.
I think we made 92 cents.
They don't need to know.
Look, I'm happy to be transparent with my listeners.
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh,
so you should have run that by me, just like you should have run this 30-second partnership by me. I'm happy to be part of it. I love 30 seconds.
Well, you're not part of
the game.
They haven't included you in.
It's just you.
It's just me. So I'm going to do the little spot I have for.
That's crazy that they're paying you in our podcast to do an ad.
Yes.
What if I sabotage the ad?
Well, that's all part of the kind of dynamic we have. So they're kind of expecting something for you to kind of do something. To ruin. So 30 seconds is a great game that kind of comes out around Christmas, and I suppose it's the source of many an argument. Yeah, but
dirty seconds, because you've done me dirty.
Yeah,
segment.
You'd know all about 30 seconds and I suppose last 30 seconds.
I know what you're implying there, and I don't appreciate that.
But
92 seconds.
But
much like the 92 cents
that we made
from ads is my go-to, my classic.
So you know that we are goated. 6-7. But I tell you this, right? You were asking earlier, what's the dice in 30 seconds for? Because it's 0, 1, 2, and then 0, 1, 2. They're the six faces. So basically, right, you know the way you move forward the number of questions or the number of answers that you get right? Mm-hmm. You subtract.
This is a terrible ad, by the way. If this is an ad for 30 seconds, they should take their money back. You're not selling it. You're just explaining in quite a boring way, might I add, how the game works. So give me 50% of the 30 seconds money.
If I give you
50 seconds worth of money, please.
If I give you 46 cents, will you? No, look, I'll give you 50% if you pretend to be interested in what I'm telling you.
Okay, yeah, deal.
So, you know when you get
hey,
whoa, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. That sounds amazing. Tell me more.
You get a certain number of answers right when you're playing the game. Mm-hmm. That's how many you move forward using whatever you roll on the dice before your move. That's what you subtract. So if you get 6 answers right, but you roll a 2, you only move forward 4. That's why there's a 0. That's why there's a 0.
So you want to roll a 0.
You want to roll a 0 every time.
Okay.
And then also get as many answers. So thank you for
that. Is an interesting, cool feature. And if I were you, I'd go out there and pick up a 30 seconds.
All right.
Let's hope you roll a 0. Will they pay me more if I say more positive things?
Absolutely they will. Yeah, but you have not been saying nice things up till now.
Okay, so I need to, much like how you can go above or below, I need to cancel out the bad things that I said.
Yeah.
Like how in 30 seconds you can cancel out with their cool, innovative dice roll element. So why don't you role play 30 seconds at some time soon with your friends and family? We should have workshopped a
absolutely, because that was crazy stuff. That was incredibly tough to watch.
Yeah.
But I suppose aside from trying to sell a board game that most families have in their house already, how have you been?
Good, yeah.
Good.
How have you been? You were at Fred again.
I was at Fred again. So Fred again, incredible, one of the best gigs I've ever been to. My friend Jamie Duff, who runs the page Duff DIY, formerly Horse Truck Homes. You may have seen him before.
More brand deals you've struck up here without me.
Well, my friend Fred again, he is sponsored this podcast. No, but it was absolutely fantastic. Anyway, Jamie got me a ticket, and shout out Jamie, and I was more than happy to tag along. It was incredible.
Would you go again?
I would go again.
Then you would be going to Fred again.
Yes. So
when you tell me this, when you probably had a bit to drink, I'm guessing.
I had a gargle.
I'd say you're a little bit hungover the next day.
I was.
Would you say you were dead again?
Well, let's just say I wet the bed again.
Filled with a sense of existential dread again.
Yeah. Okay. And then I wet the bed again.
Yeah, very nice. Perhaps you were watching in your hungover state one of your favorite TV shows, The Simpsons. Oh, who's that on the TV? Not Ned again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gonna make a sandwich.
Bread again. Yeah, bread again. Then I was writing with a pencil. I wrote something with a pencil. Lead again.
Very good. What color pencil did you use? Was it looks like it was red again.
Red again.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. I feel sick. I need to take my meds again. What did you do at the weekend?
To be done there.
Yeah. We'll workshop that with our 30-second ad.
Yeah. That was good, though. If we were doing an ad for Fred again, I think we got a lot of solid puns in there. So clearly you have some sort of link to these sponsorship deals that I don't. If you want to reach out to Fred again's people, I'll be down for that.
Well, he listens to this podcast.
Does he?
So you can kind of, you can reach.
Did he say that at the gig?
Yeah. He stopped the music first and he said, "There's Ryan from Roleplay, a fantastic podcast. The whole thing is they roll a dice for the last segment and they have to do whatever that dice roll is. They have corresponding
people are streaming towards the exit.
No, people were loving it.
Asking for their money back. Basically, it's like role play, but there's an element of improv and characters, and there's a chance element to it.
He didn't play the music. This went on.
Oh, just dead silence. Dead again.
Dead again. And then he promoted the podcast for ages.
That's fucking awesome, though. I mean, sounds like it was bad promo, but from a great source.
I couldn't believe it. I could not believe my luck. Like, I was like, this is nuts that he's doing this. People were annoyed by it.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because people
I would be so annoyed.
I was annoyed by it.
I'd be getting back into my car and driving back to the homestead again.
Yes, very good. Very good.
To me at a Fred again gig.
But no, shout out to Fred for doing that. That was top class. Like, there was a touch of class to it, like
a real touch of class.
Yeah.
Anawa Fred Arish.
Yeah,
okay, that's good stuff.
Fred Arish.
Fred again actually was very nearly a villain in my weekend because I was organizing a surprise 30th.
Oh yeah,
for a friend. I mean, one of my older friends, obviously, because
You're 20.
Yeah,
you,
20.
You could be
20.
between fucking 25 and 45.
Yeah,
really,
I could. And I'm 25. Then is my takeaway from that. But I was organizing this 30th, but it was a surprise, and so the person who we were organizing the party for obviously did not know, and it turns out halfway through the week they were trying very, very hard to get Fred again tickets, which really would have scuppered our plans for the 30th. But thankfully, we managed to avoid that.
Good.
By poisoning the person whose 30th it was.
Oh, so they couldn't go to Fred again?
Yeah, or their 30th, as it turns out. They were very unwell, but...
But if they weren't going to the 30th, they weren't going anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the...
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But you did have a 30th in the end.
We did have a 30th. In memory of them.
Yeah. Without you have for your 30th.
Oh, we did it on the poison. Well, why would I have one for my 30th? That's not for 5 years.
A preemptive 30th.
A preamble of sorts.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
As sort of if you were on before Amble or whatever.
Yeah. Who played at the 30th? So it all made sense.
Who was on before?
Fred again? Fred before?
Fred.
It was just Fred at that point.
Yeah, because he'd only played
and then
once.
he came back after Amble, and then it was Fred again. So
It's all very confusing. But I'm sure it was a great 30th. And then you went to.
You know what we played at the 30th? In honor of it being the 30th?
What?
30 seconds. Buy it at your local
30-second shop.
store. Yeah. Wherever they sell games.
I've never played one, so I wouldn't know. One
neither.
just usually appears
Yeah. They
under the Christmas tree.
They tend to be there.
And do you know where we got you, Simon? Off the top of a Christmas tree.
Because I'm a star.
Or an angel.
I'll take it. On that note, will we get into it?
I think it's time to hear from our sponsors, our actual sponsors.
Yes. Before we start playing some roles, which is what we do here on Role Play, it's time for a message from the sponsor of today's episode.
Are you feeling a bit lonely? Are you dying to stick your tongue in someone else's mouth? Do all of your mates call you a little frigid?
Well, fret no more. Introducing The Shift. That's right, The Shift. Ireland's new favourite form of mouth-based communication.
Developed by top scientists in some horrible sweaty nightclub, The Shift is the revolutionary act of placing your mouth on another mouth and then also using your tongue as well.
No subscriptions, no paperwork, no frigets, just two consenting heads colliding in a moment of pure chaos and romance.
Whether it's in a field, a cosy pub, or behind a Centra, The Shift is sure to stop your mates from slagging you, and it might even give you a semi.
How do I know it works? Well, I've shifted loads of girls, but they were all on holidays or with girls from a different school, so you wouldn't know them.
Use the code 4play33 for a 10% off your first shift. Need a lift? Give her The Shift.
Terms and conditions apply. It won't stop your mates from calling you a virgin. The Shift is regulated by the financial regulator. Welcome back to Role Play. We are joined today by a very special guest, a distinguished businessman, captain of industry, who you'll all know very well from his pioneering work in the aviation sector. We are joined by the founder and creator of RyanGer, Mr. Ger Port. Ger, good to have you.
Thank you so much for having me on. Yeah, well, I'm Ger Port. I'm the owner and founder of RyanGer, which is a very lucrative business. We make lots of profits from planes and flights.
Very true. Your profits have been soaring through the air, I think it would be fair to say. Ger to say.
I don't know what you mean, but yeah, our profits have been really good.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I was sort of going for like a airplane-based joke. That's fine. It doesn't...
Ger plane.
Very good. Yeah. That's similar to what I was getting at.
Ger Port. Go on anyway.
That's your name.
Yep.
That's your name. So
sure is.
Yeah, that lines up very well. Jerry well, if you will.
It airlines up very well.
Okay, now we're stretching it. But that's okay. That's what this is all about, getting to know the real you, the real Ger. So, Ger Port, why don't you... Are you clearing your throat?
No, that's sort of a... Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Well, I'm glad that you do. Mm-hmm. Why don't you, Ger, tell us a little bit about... I mean, we all know the story of RyanGer, but why don't you tell us a little bit about how, you came to start your business and how it grew to be the monstrous success that it is today?
Yes, well, from a very young age, I was a big fan of planes and flying and wings. I loved birds. I loved the way they flew. So I had the ingenious idea when I was just a young boy to start an airline of my own called RyanGer.
Mm-hmm.
And
talk us through that name, because it's a little confusing.
Well, I was a big fan of the film Saving Private Ryan. It was filmed in the first scene was filmed in Curracloe in County Wexford.
That's true.
Which is a county in Ireland.
Are you from County Wexford?
No, but I loved the film, and Matt Damon was absolutely fantastic in it.
Oh yeah.
So anyway,
small role really.
Yeah.
But
well, he was Ryan.
He was Ryan. That's true. Yeah. Tom Hanks is usually who people think of, but
not me.
No.
And I suppose I go against the grain, and that is true today as well.
Yeah.
So my name is Ger, and that's where we got RyanGer from.
I see.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. So Saving Private Ryan plus Ger was how you decided to name your airline.
You're clever. You are. Yeah,
Oh, thank
that's
you
exactly
very
what
much.
it is. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ger Port. Okay, amazing. So that's where you got the name, and of course, you from that point on, you were just flying it. You were just making money by the boatload. The plane load.
Plane load,
really
yeah,
more
would be more
accurately,
accurate. Yeah.
not as common a phrase as
Well, it
boatload,
should
but
be.
It should be.
Yeah.
Planes are really the boats of the sky, if you think about it.
You're probably wondering how I made so much money.
I am wondering that, Mr. Ger Port, and I would love for you to tell us what are the kind of, because you're renowned and your business is renowned for its innovative strategies with
At cutting
regards
cutting costs.
at cutting costs.
For sure,
really
yeah.
is the primary thing. So I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about that and about some of your cost cutting strategies that have seen RyanGer grow to be the giant that it is in the
Aviation industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first,
Thanks for
first
finishing my sentence.
sentence. Yeah. So first step is you eliminate all respect you have for the customer or the passenger. That's number one. You almost treat them like cattle. So that was for me. That was most important. I wanted to see them as a number, as money, and not as human beings.
But is that fair?
So yes.
Fair?
Well, look, fuck them is what I say. So what
You don't care,
first
Ger.
care Ryan care. So first thing we did was we introduced standing seats. So we ripped all the seats out from every one of our planes, and so that more people could fit on the plane. Safety regulations don't come into it at all. No. So another thing we did, we would provide the size of the bags before time, for people, the dimensions in which people can bring and the size of the bags that people can bring on board. And then when they do arrive with said bag, we say that's too big and we charge them an extra fee. Yeah, it's brilliant. You would not believe how much money
it sounds like.
No. So next up, we charge based on what people are wearing. A t-shirt would carry a different fee to say a sweater. And is my accent staying consistent?
I'm going to say it is.
Okay.
Ger, please continue.
We installed a meter to charge a person every time they used the tray table on the seat in front of
So,
them.
as in, would they have to put in €1 for the tray table to come down, or?
No, they'd be billed to their address.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So they wouldn't know
Tough to see
until
how
after.
you'd even enforce that.
We have a way to do it, don't you worry.
do.
No food on flights.
No.
And we charge people for the food that they bring on. A sandwich would cost €20
It's a lot.
to bring it on.
Just to bring it on.
Yeah.
That's excluding even the cost of the sandwich itself.
Look, how you pay for your own sandwich is up to you, and we charge you for eating it on our flights. We charge €20 for a piss, €40 for a shit in the toilets.
That is, honestly.
Genius, I know. And then in order to kind of curb antisocial behaviour, we have breathalyzers on board, and we charge depending on how many milligrams of alcohol per deciliter of blood.
Ger, I'm listening to you outline these strategies, these quite honestly outrageous and possibly illegal cost-cutting strategies, and the only thing I can think of to ask you, Ger, is how dare you? How dare you?
How dare I?
How dare you do this to your passengers? It's not right.
Well,
It's not fair, Ger.
I cannot think of any puns to do with Ger. So I think you've exhausted all of them there, Ger.
All of them, Ger. Got one there.
You ask me, do I feel any shame? Does a Ger shit in the woods? No, I don't. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
So
Usually people use that for yes, but I see what you're getting at,
yeah.
Ger. But if we could get back to these cost-cutting strategies,
Ger Lingus.
yeah, that's That could be another one. Are you planning a new Ger line?
We'll see. We'll see what happens if profits keep rolling in the way they are now. Possibly down the line. Yeah.
Well, what about complaints, Ger? What about people, giving out and causing a problem and opening legal cases against you? Suing you for what I can only assume is your many breaches of international regulations and rules with regards aviation. Surely you've run into some problems there.
Ger. Well, we have employed a sort of social media strategy to deal with any complaints like that, in which we ridicule customers in what comes across as a funny way, but it actually very much conveys the lack of respect we have for the customers as well. Legitimate concerns and complaints are posted or sent to us, and we respond with something funny,
memes
and such. And it's a great way of hitting that sort of Gen Z jersey, like a jersey you would wear. We charge €20 for someone to wear a jersey.
Yeah, not even a RyanGer jersey, just any jersey. You're charging them.
Well, we don't have the RyanGer jerseys are not out yet. Coming spring 2026.
Okay, you heard it here first.
So
you Jared it here first.
Germany is a great country, and we fly there as well.
Sure you do.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's all we've got time for. Ger Port, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and for talking to us. And, not a lot of people agree with your strategies, but they have been extraordinarily lucrative and successful. So let me say, Ger play.
Ger you very much.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you, Jerry, much.
Welcome back to Roleplay. Today we are joined by a man all the way from England. Recently popped up in the news due to the controversial, I suppose, stripping of one's titles, a member of the royal family. This man is replacing that person. And please welcome to the studio, Prince and Two.
Yes. Hello, Ryan. Great to be here on Roleplay.
Yeah, well, we're delighted
Your podcast.
Yes, it is podcast Roleplay. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you probably have a very busy schedule.
A royal podcast in many ways. Such
royal
kingly men
play.
Are you?
Royal play.
Royal play.
Yeah.
Yes, I might just steal that and begin my own podcast of sorts now that I am a royal myself, Prince and Two.
Yes.
That's who I am.
Well, you probably, I can't imagine you'd have much time to be, I'm sure you have other duties, royal duties, instead of doing a podcast.
Yes. Well, we shall find out. I'm rather new to the royal game, you see. As you alluded to in your intro there, I was only recently anointed, elevated to my position as Prince and Two, the replacement for Prince Andrew.
Is your name actually and two?
And two.
Like and hyphen two, like the number two.
Yes. It's sort of a title of sorts.
Okay, yeah. So the way Prince Andrew wouldn't have been his real name, it would have been a title.
I actually think that was his real name.
But it's not the same for you. Okay, well look,
No.
it's a very interesting thing because obviously due to, Prince Andrew appearing on a certain list, and many controversies over the years that it was only, I suppose it was only natural that he was stripped of his title due to the embarrassment for the royal family.
What
but
shame.
I suppose it is a shame. But how does that work? Like, what does it mean for you to be replacing him?
Yes, that is a question that many people are asking because it's quite not something that people understand.
I don't.
No?
No, I don't.
No, you don't?
No, that's why I asked.
Hence why you're asking.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. If you don't know something, you would ask, and then you find out.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you.
Okay.
So what happens is, Ryan, if I can call you that.
That's my name.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happens is that, and it doesn't happen very often, but when a royal is stripped of their title the place in the line of supremacy becomes vacant, and that place must be filled. It cannot be simply left to fester with nothing in its area. So what occurs is a replacement is found, and what I think you'll find is that behind the scenes there's quite a lot of this going on, preparation for these contingencies, and in actual fact, all of the royals, certainly those closest or indeed at the throne, have throne, yes, have a sort of a substitute, an understudy, ready to go. For instance, if you look all the way up at the top job, our brave and fearless leader, King Charles.
Brave and fearless.
Well, as some may say, perhaps you don't. But that's,
I was just kind of That's what you said.
Yes.
Brave and fearless. Yeah.
Our glorious.
What has he done? What has he done that is brave and fearless?
Our glorious sausage-fingered monarch, should he, by some various misfortunes, come to be stripped of his titles, King Charles would be taken away, and his understudy, King Rechargels, would step in to take his place. Rechargels is the understudy for King Charles. And it goes on down the line of succession. Of course, we have Prince William.
Who's his understudy?
His understudy is Prince Will.I.Am. I being the Roman numeral
For two.
for two.
Yes.
So you see how he would be the next in line to succession should Prince William, for whatever reason, we've all heard the stories, the things that he's into with regards to the bomb. If that should see him disgraced and removed from his position, Prince Will.I.Am would take his place. You look even further, his little infant son, Prince George. Now he is too young now probably to have any great scandal surrounding him, but should it come to pass, should he need to be removed and stripped of his titles, Prince Morge is a young boy ready and waiting to step in and assume that position. So it's not that unusual.
Are these people related to the royal family, or do they just have names that sound like two or like more?
It's a good question.
Yeah, and I've asked it because I don't know the answer, so I want you to answer it.
Yes.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good.
Yes,
that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm having to
Stop.
Apologies.
How did you get the job?
Well, the way that I got the job was really through hard work and graft, because I identified my opportunity long ago. You see, many years before this year, I met a much younger Prince Andrew, and I know how this is going to sound, but I actually met him on Epstein Island. Before I see the look of shock enter your eye, no. Ryan,
I am taken aback by that now, because I feel like that's an exclusive. I don't think you've made that public. That information.
Divulged this information yet, but I felt what better place to do it than on the Roleplay podcast.
Yeah.
However, let me explain. I was not one of the guests, and I was not privy to any of the rather unfortunate behavior that was happening on that island. That has been much reported throughout the media. I was one of the staff working on the island at the time. I was a lowly staff member. I was simply in charge of the snorkeling.
Okay.
That was my...
that seems fairly safe.
Very innocuous, very safe. Yeah. I never even came into contact with any of the illicit behavior. But I did come into contact with a younger Prince Andrew, because you see, he was very much a fan of snorkeling. He loved the coral reef. He loved the dolphins. Didn't love the turtles and the tortoises when he found out that most of them were quite old.
Because they lived at like 150.
They lived like 150,
200,
and his tastes lie a lot younger. So I became aware of him, and I also became aware of the rumors swirling around him about his rather illicit, unfortunate behavior. And I saw an opportunity. I saw a chance for me, a lowly snorkeling instructor, to be elevated to the position of a royal understudy with a real chance.
You don't sound like a snorkeling instructor. Is the accent, that voice is new?
The voice is new. Yes, the
Okay.
voice is new. Oh, it used to sound like this, but now I sound a little more like this because it's
Okay.
more befitting the position. But I saw my opportunity, and a lot of people told me, and too. That wasn't my name at the time, but I'd
what they
asked
would
people
have
to
said.
start using it,
Yeah.
sort of manifesting.
Oh, I get it, yeah.
They said, and too, what are you doing? He'll never be stripped of his titles. We live in a world where powerful men can get away with anything. And I said, guys, that may be true, but one day we will live in a world where powerful men will still, for the most part, get away with everything. But every now and again, one of them may face largely symbolic and not actually that punitive measures in response to their terrible, terrible crimes. For instance, like having their royal title stripped. And so it came to pass.
You have benefited.
It came to pass.
Pause. So you've benefited hugely from that, I suppose, as you say, symbolic gesture, not real kind of punishment for really heinous
Not really,
crimes.
He's
But-
still getting all the money, I don't get anything.
You would think that they would do kind of more to kind of to punish it, prison or something.
Yeah.
But no. So tell me this: what are your plans for when you are a royal? Do you have any plans to kind of leave your mark on the role?
Well, I considered briefly modernizing the position and redistributing some of the enormous wealth that is primarily going towards heating large parts of Buckingham Palace that nobody inhabits, to addressing some of the social inequality and poverty in the UK. But then I thought, I'd love to go to space.
Okay.
Yes,
okay. Yeah.
I saw that Katy Perry did it, and
What an artist she is, and
visionary.
an astronaut now.
In many
So
ways,
you want to
yes.
join the ranks of those that have gone before you to,
I'll be an and to not.
and to not. Yeah, your
Yes.
name.
In fact, I'm actually picking up from a project that had already been began by Prince Andrew before he was stripped of his titles. He wanted, well, doesn't look as good in hindsight, but he was hoping to sort of chaperone a school tour of underage children into space. Obviously, that project has been shelved, but I'd love to pick up the idea, maybe do away with the school children aspect and just sort of go for fun, Katy Perry style.
Yes, well, that does it. And you sure you don't want to? Because the original idea sounded a lot more progressive, and I suppose it would benefit a large portion of the UK. But you've done away with that.
No. I think space is where it's at.
Space is the way to go. Okay. Well, look.
To infinity.
Yes, yeah. Well, look, I wish you the best of luck in your new role as Prince and a member of the royal family. Guys, thank you so much. Prince Antu. Well, that Prince Antu guy sounds like he'll be a lot of fun in the royal family.
Better than Prince Andrew, I would say. I'm not sure if he's the answer to all of the monarchy's problems, but he's certainly taking the royal family in the right direction. Much like how Ger Port is taking the aviation industry in, well, a new direction.
Yeah, up.
Yeah,
Really, yeah.
up.
So shout out to Ger Port. What a fucking legend! Like,
Change the game.
change the game, and
It's Ger to say.
in all fairness, it is. Yeah. But look, I suppose it's time for us to roll bloody dice now. I think.
It's time for us to roll and then play.
Yeah.
Because it's ROLL.
PLAY.
PLAY. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah.
as far as I know, is the only way you spell play
Yeah, for now.
for now.
But we're going to look into that. Don't you worry.
If we can find another spelling, we will. But we don't just play rolls, ROLES, on this podcast. No, sir. We roll the dice.
It's a sort of thing where chance meets improv, okay?
Yeah.
And that's,
And by meet, we mean kiss.
yeah, with tongue.
Yeah. Chance kisses improv.
Yeah.
This is the only podcast that happens on.
Yeah, that would be a good podcast, actually.
It will be a good podcast. You guys have sent us your sketch ideas. You've been sending us some great ones. We picked our 6 favorite. We've corresponded them with the numbers 1 to 6 on a dice. Now we roll the dice, whatever it lands on. That's the fucking role we play.
Role play.
Role play.
Would you care to do the honors? She got role play. Care to do the honors?
I will do the honors.
All right.
I will do the honors. Here we go.
Oh.
We got it on the floor.
6.
6. What's number 6?
2 lads at an afters trying to start a business.
Okay.
And we've been to afters, guys. We know what it's like.
And we've started businesses such as this
This
highly
one.
lucrative podcast.
Did we say how much we made off advertising?
Yeah, it's more than you might think if you think it's less than 92 cents.
All right, let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Yo, that was unreal, that was.
Ah, what a night.
Yeah, Fred again is best DJ in the world.
So good.
Yeah,
Can't believe we got tickets.
yeah.
Shout out Owen Duffy for sorting us out.
Yeah.
with Dave.
His name was Jamie Duff, but
Jamie
the same. Oh no, Duffy. He was the leader of the Blue Shorts. He was.
Okay,
yeah, I
yeah.
think he started like Fine Gael, pretty much. Like
No,
he
it was him who
he
got my tickets.
Oh, was he? I thought he was dead years, but anyway, yeah. Oh, he
His
did.
estate.
Oh yeah, because
His
he.
estate.
Yeah, his estate. Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
sorted it out, fam.
Yeah, his estate. That's in Clondalkin, isn't it? His estate.
They all
Yeah.
pulled in.
Yeah, yeah.
And they sorted out
Got you tickets,
for
yeah.
me.
And then you gave me my ticket.
They said it's not a Fred again concert if our favourite fella Nasha ain't Nasha the Rasha.
Your name is Nasha the Rasher, is
Yeah.
it?
Ah, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. We were sitting on this couch. I'm Nasha the Rasha.
Yeah, you here with Spitz?
Yeah, I'm here with Spitz the Tits. Yeah.
Spitz is this. He's a legend, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is his gaff. Yeah.
And what's your name? Sorry.
I'm Stan Grossman.
Oh, Stan Gross.
Yeah.
D Stan Gross.
The Stan Grossman. Yeah, what's
Wow.
up? You're
Yeah.
a bit over.
Nice
You
to
thought I'd have like a scaldy name.
I did think that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually Stan Grossman.
Yeah.
Stan the man.
Stand up, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
yeah, yeah.
that. Stand up, man.
Yeah.
I'm Nasha the Rasha.
I didn't understand when Fred again started promoting that podcast though. Do you hear that?
Yeah, that kind of ruined the whole
Yeah,
thing for me, actually.
He stopped the music and he started saying something. It was a role play or something. He
It
was-
sounded like a little bit of a convoluted podcast idea.
Yeah.
I think there's something there, but
yeah, they probably need to develop it a little bit.
yeah, maybe, you know, a lot to explain with regards to dice roll.
Yeah, something to do with like improv and chance. But look,
Yeah.
that's not why we're here.
Yeah.
We're here to have a fucking buzz
Yeah,
after that.
to
Yeah.
have fun. I mean, you think of these fellas, you know, starting podcasts and things like that, and sometimes I think to myself, you know, I do a better. Sorry, yeah, just.
Over. But come here, yeah. You're onto something there, bro, because I'm always thinking of like I don't know, like I consider myself a bit of an entrepreneur, like I'm
Yeah.
always fucking, you know, I was always hustling, always grafting, you know, there's always something going on,
Yeah,
you know.
me
I have,
too. I have entrepreneur in my Instagram bio.
yeah, bro, yeah, no,
Yeah,
look, I was a PT for a while, I was a TP, I was dressed up in a little tent, and
Oh, wow. How'd that work out for you?
yeah, not great, like, but
I was a PP for a while, actually,
Yeah.
like a small willy.
yeah, I
like
was a TT, like a little booby, like.
Okay.
For just like a few weeks, but yeah, it's just exams there for like like I'm tipping away at the whole time, bro.
TP in a way.
Yeah, TP exactly, bro. Yeah, I knew you'd get it. Hack it up, bro. Yeah, bro. But no, honestly, yeah. If so, I'd be happy to fucking bounce a few ideas off you, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? I have been sitting here on this couch all night just waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting for someone to.
I can't get up. I actually can't
Me
get up.
neither. Me neither.
So
we're here for the long haul.
I think we'll have to lock in, bro. Yeah, and
What kind of thing are you thinking about? Because I'm ready to go. Like, but
You know
it's
when you're
hard to know exactly what to invest your time in.
yeah. Well, let me start with this, right? You know on your phone, yeah. Do you have a smartphone? Do you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, get
yeah.
with it.
Yeah, yeah,
Get
yeah.
with it. All right.
Well, I have a smartphone as well. You know, apps like applications and all, like the little,
apes.
the little things. Like,
The apes on your phone.
yeah, they're unreal. They are. Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Other ones as well.
yeah, they're all class. Snapchat.
Yeah.
But anyway, right? How about this? Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
What's
You know when you're on, you get floating around town, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you look on the ground, you're like, why is there so much rubbish on the ground? Like, what has
Yeah.
happened to our streets? Like,
Are
yeah.
you saying an for ground?
No.
Okay.
Well, that was something I was thinking about last week, yeah.
Okay.
And that for more ground to be covered by us entrepreneurs. But no, you look around, you're like, where's all this rubbish supposed to go? It's supposed to go in the bin, yeah. It's supposed to go in the bin, but there's no bins around, yeah. Tell me this now. If you're like-minded, yeah. What do you think? What do you think you do with that? We've mentioned apps. We've mentioned bins. What's next?
You're saying we put all the apps in the bin.
Get in the bin. No, close. Right?
Okay, sorry.
What about this, yeah?
Yeah.
An app for bins.
Oh, you have to blow my mind
Yeah.
right out the back of my bum.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, no, look, right. So, what my idea is, yeah, you log on to this app and you click on whether you want a green bin, brown bin, black bin,
All the bins.
all the bins. Get in the
Yellow,
bin.
yellow bin, red
Well, no,
bin.
they were just the three of them.
Alright.
But to start off with, maybe down the line, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm,
Yellow or
you know, I get ahead of myself sometimes.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Yeah, you're all bleeding head. But listen, so then some young fella on a bike would drop down your bin. You can throw your rubbish in the bin, and then he fucks off. Yeah.
So it's sort of like Uber for bins.
Yeah, it's like
bin.
or like the binaroo or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah. What's the other one?
You know, bot.
Yeah.
Bint.
Bint.
Yeah.
Go on, the bint fella.
You're onto something.
Yeah.
You're onto something.
Yeah.
But do you know what I was thinking? Well,
Yeah.
you were saying something
What's
there,
it?
and
What's
I
it?
wasn't hearing most of it.
What's it?
But do you know what I got thinking about?
What's it?
AI.
Hey, oi. Think about that too.
AI.
Yeah, oi.
AI is huge right now.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
It fucking is not.
And
Actually is, yeah.
and you know, I'm not entirely sure what it is.
Yeah.
But I think if we can incorporate AI
Yeah.
into what you're talking
AI.
about, into the bins, then we could really expand, and it could become something even more crazy.
Like what?
Like, do you know the way you have like Siri,
Yeah.
or Alexa,
Yeah.
yeah. You know,
Yeah, and then what?
then so your bins, the sort of the kind of app, the bin apps, the sort of things. Bint. Not only are you putting your rubbish in, you can also talk to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you say? What would you say to it?
You sort of say to it like, what's going on?
Alright. And what like it's one of those sexy like female voices like Alexa or whatever. You call it like Binde.
Yeah.
Go on, Binde.
Go on, Binde.
Yeah, and you'd be like, Binde, do I throw this in the brown bin or the black bin?
Yeah. Or you'd be like, Binde, do women find me attractive?
Well, why would that fall under the
Yeah, no, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of like bins primarily, but also other problems as well.
Sort of, yeah, it's like,
Get up.
you were saying something like, do I put it in the green bin or whatever, and you could also be like, you know, Binde, I'm worried my friends don't respect me for who I really am.
Yeah, why are you saying that though?
Well, I'm just saying, like, let's not box ourselves in.
I respect you, bro. I respect you, yeah?
you so much too,
Yeah.
Stan Grossman.
Yeah, get up over.
Yeah.
Nasha the fucking Rasha.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for remembering my name, Stan Grossman.
Yeah.
That my name is Stan
you
Grossman,
call him-
because your name is Nasha, yeah?
Yeah,
Get up
Nasha,
over.
Nasha. Yeah.
But look, I don't think there's anything stopping us from doing this, yeah?
No, I don't think so either. I think the world is our oyster.
And the world is a very scary place, it is, yeah?
It can be.
Yeah, and but if we're at the range, if we have the range, yeah,
We've so much range.
we can do whatever we want to do, like.
How about
Because
this?
we only met about 8.5 minutes ago, yeah,
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
roughly thereabouts, yeah. And we've
Yeah,
already
can we
fucking
guess
come up with a genius idea that's gonna take over the whole bin game, yeah.
And guess what?
What?
Do you know the way we're at Fred again?
Yeah.
Earlier. And we've got this idea for bins where
Yeah.
it's like a bin, but it's also delivery and it's AI.
Yeah.
DJs. Yeah.
DJ Bin.
DJ Bint.
Yeah.
DJ Bint and Bint.
And you can maybe
bin to bin, B2B, bin to bin.
that's good. I don't know what that is, but it's good.
Like B to but look, it's something. Look, it is.
Yeah, Cal Bin Hardest, baby.
Yeah. Binny Benassi.
Yeah. Yeah.
You having with that?
I am.
Yeah.
So like, you DJ the DJ is the bin. Or
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not that wet myself.
I can't see.
Me neither. Would you call my mum, please?
I don't know anyone here.
Get your phone out, get in the bin DJ app, and call my mum.
Download Bint today.
Download bin today. Use discount code BIN30 for 30%.
Bin play.
Bin play, baby.
Hear up.
Roll bin. You do roll your bins.
That sounds like every afters I've been to.
Yeah.
I've been to.
Hey! I tell you what, forget 30 seconds. Fuck 30 seconds. Our next sponsorship deal is going to be with
Bint.
Bint, which is Bolt plus bin. And that makes sense.
And I suppose for anyone who wasn't clear on the details, it is a delivery service where you order a bin and someone comes by with a green, black or brown bin.
Or yellow.
Apparently yellow's in the works as well.
Yeah. We'll see.
Look, I think there's something there because
And there's an AI and a DJ element. So
so I did, download Bin today.
yeah,
It's gonna be big, man.
it's gonna be bin. Keep your eyes peeled, baby.
Look, that's all we have time for today's episode of Role Play.
Yes, thank you so much for listening. If you like what you hear, please rate the podcast 5 stars and send us your sketch ideas on Instagram at the roleplaypod or via email theroleplaypod@gmail.com.
Yeah, or
Or
just
follow us.
follow us and just even shoot us a message to say you guys are shit.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Or
you
good.
want them to do that?
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I don't. So I say put those messages in the bin.
Very good, Bint. Thank you so much for listening. I've been Ryan Carrick.
And I have been Simon Hennessy. And I've also been Prince and too.
Oh, you left a gap for me to say my character.
Yeah, I did. I thought
I've
you were
been
gonna-
Ryan Carrick. I've been Ger Port, and I've also been Stan Grossman. Been entrepreneur.
And I have been Simon Hennessy, Prince and two, and Nasher the Rasher, fellow bin/AI/DJing entrepreneur.
See you next week.
See you guys.